Hey guys, so I'm in my last hotel before I go to work. I've managed to get a room in the hotel where right outside my group will be meeting up to go to the ski resort, which means that I really don't have to worry so much in the morning, which is quite good. I don't have to stress so much. It just means that I have to be checked out an hour before we meet up, which is slightly annoying. Alright, so what I did today was I got the Shinkansen from Ueno to Nagano, which was quite fun. It was a couple of hours or so. Not too expensive. Just when you buy your tickets, get them from a real person, because I got the ticket from the machine and I failed somehow to get the right ticket, so I had to go back and buy an extra thing to make sure that I could go through, which was kind of annoying, especially since I was rushing a wee bit, so it was a wee bit stressful. So if you just get a ticket from a real person, it does help quite a lot. The ride itself was, the best thing about the Shinkansen is ekeben, really. All the Shinkansen stations will have stalls that sell bento boxes that are specially designed to be eaten on the trains, so that's really nice. They also have a trolley that will come through depending on when you're getting off. That will have bento, desserts, drinks, everything you want to be able to eat or drink, really. My last trip when I was going to Kyoto, I managed to have a fair bit of sake on the trains. I was like, wee, when I finally got off, which was quite interesting. But this time when I got off at Nagano, I was like, is that, oh my god, it's snowing. It's still kind of, well, it's not really proper snowing, it's got flurries, the occasional flurry, which is still very exciting. Not that I've never seen snow before, it's just it's very rare that I've actually been where it's actively snowing, because normally it's up the mountain and I'm down in town where it's not actively snowing, so it's very exciting for me. And I'll show you out the window. You can't see it at the moment, even I can't with my own eyes. However, off in the hills in the background you can see how low the cloud is. That is where the snow was coming from. So that was very exciting. That's how boring my life is at the moment. So just interesting hotel rooms and snow. In the station itself, Nagano Station, which is like right across there, there was quite a few food stalls and stuff like that, so I was a wee bit early to check into my hotel, so I had a couple of snacks and some sake. Well, this is not sounding good, am I? It sounded like an alcoholic. Anyway, it was very nice sake, I must say, and I saw a few food places as well that I might check out for dinner. At the moment it's currently only 3 o'clock. However, I got like 4 hours sleep last night. This is turning into a terrible habit of mine, so I'll be going to bed very early, which means that I'll be waking up very early most likely, but that's good because it means that I can get it all packed and everything. So yes, the downside of buying so much shopping was that I still have to use my old broken suitcase because I can't fit everything into the new suitcase. So I've got two suitcases at the moment, which was quite interesting struggling around today because I had to get on 2 trains before the Shinkansen and change over and everything. So that was quite a struggle because the new one with the 4 wheels kept getting jammed in all the little bumps and everything like that, which is why I never wanted them in the first place. Because as soon as you come off the smooth floor, it's not quite so convenient. And the other one is just, yeah, still scraping on the ground quite badly, but it's better than nothing, and it carries my crap. So I'll put the lighter stuff in there, the stuff that's light but bulky and takes up space, so that'll help. And tomorrow I'm off to the ski resort, to my new job, and we shall see how that goes and take you along for the journey. Bye. Alright, so I've got my dinner and my dessert, and I finally got to use my scarf, my beanie and my gloves that I bought in Tokyo. That are really nice, and I think they match my jacket quite well. And wait, okay, now it's a bit warm. outside it's really, really cold, but inside it's all nice and warm and everything. Right, so this is my dinner for today. I have a room key that's very edible. I have, oopsie, let me get the gloves off. I have taiyaki. I've been wanting to try this for ages, but I couldn't find a chocolate one, and I don't like too much red bean, so I was being a bit fussy. And I have beef on rice with some sauce as well, which will be quite nice, and some pickles in the corner. I think that'll be quite nice for dinner. Anyway, itadakimasu. Oh my god, you guys, I just, well, started getting ready for the day and I've just opened up my windows and guess what's outside? It's been snowing all night. Oh my god. I don't know how girls can walk around without pants on. Like, honestly, high school girls in Japan are hardcore. But it's snowing. I feel so excited. Anyway, I'm going to go down to breakfast because I'm very hungry, and then get ready for the day and do the last little bits that I need to do for the paperwork, such as a few more photocopies of my passport, the landing permission sticker, and also the piece of paper that they have in there with all the Japanese writing, and if you come you'll see. And yay, getting picked up at 11. So I've got 3 hours till then. I've got 2 hours until I have to be at the hotel, so let's get a move on. Good morning everyone. Right, so I'm at the dorms in Tsugaike. Yesterday morning at about 10, it was 10 o'clock. At best if you arrive a few minutes early. So what they do is they collect all your paperwork that they've asked you to do copies of, and they also collect your resume just for their records, and then they also collect your transportation fee, tick you off and pop you on the bus. Now depending on which resort you're at, because they do a few at the same time that are in the area, it depends on where in the bus that you're sitting. So once we got on the bus at Nagano and they ticked everyone off, it took a while because not everyone had done their paperwork. Once we got on the bus we took off to Hakuba. They gave us some paperwork to fill out that we're going to hand in this morning, and they gave us a card as well to put our insurance, health insurance, travel insurance, health insurance number on. And then we stopped at a supermarket so we could do some shopping. So if you haven't already bought your pillow or your gumboots or whatever, you could buy it there, which was quite good because I got some masks, like 60 masks. So it was quite good, and we had lunch there. So make sure you have a fair bit of money on you when you're travelling, so that you can get everything that you need. And then also make sure you are wearing very grippy shoes, because you have to walk uphill in ice and snow with all your luggage. I almost did a face plant, and one of the organisers actually heard me say that, so he took some of my luggage off me, which was quite good because I got stuck with the lighter one that did better in snow, which is the broken one, but oh well. Anyway, so I'll show you the dorms now. So this is normally a 2-person dorm, however because there aren't that many girls this year we get them to ourselves, which is quite nice. Alrighty, so this is my bunk here, so you can also use the top bit for storage as well, because it doesn't seem like they're using the top bunks, and you can use under the bed for storage as well. And then there's this side of the room, which is exactly the same except I've got some shit there, but I can move it just in case later in the year some other girls join. And then there's 4 closets. Not all of them have doors, so I've seen in the other room, so just keep that in mind. And then a place for shoes, a little bit of extra storage, again that's not in all the rooms, and a table which is in all the rooms. We've got a heater here that you can set to high, medium and low, and then outside it's snow. It is like literally full snow. And then you can see out there, it's just snow. Lots and lots and lots of snow. Now, in the girls and the boys dorm is completely separate. There's even like different entry doors, and there's also, after you take your shoes off and everything, there's also a security door to make sure none of the boys sneak in. I don't think there is one on the boys side, just because the girls are more trustworthy, it seems, you know, like Harry Potter. But yeah, so that's that. Today we are going to head back down and meet up with all the other guys in the area and do some paperwork at the main office or something like that. So shortly we'll be heading off to breakfast, and then down the mountain. I'll try and take some shots. I'm going down the mountain this time, but last time I was just had my hands full with luggage, so yeah. It's amazing how much humidity is in your breath, and you don't realise it until you wear one of these things.
Yeah, that is true. It does actually keep you warm.
Unfortunately for me, it activates my nose. My nose just starts running.
I see.
3, 2, 1, whee!
So long as it doesn't swing, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I hate it. But I guess I'll get used to it. But
So I've got this to get you most of the way up the mountain, and there's also sea lift as well, the different parts. Okay, so remember the previous video when I showed you my room and how high the snow was against the window? It's been raining all night and all day, and it's about 3 o'clock. So it's been snowing for pretty much 24 hours, maybe a little less. And this is what the snow is like outside my room. As in, like, it's actually higher than I am. Before it was down to about here-ish, and now it's just like all the way up there. So I'm pretty sure one day I'm going to open it up, there's going to be no light coming in because it's just going to be completely covered in snow. This is pretty cool. It's been snowing all day. Actually, let me take you out. It's like sometimes it'll ease up a wee bit, and then other times it'll get, you know, pick up again. But what is it? There we go. Can you see that? It doesn't show up as nicely on camera, but it has been snowing all freaking day. It's almost whiteout conditions. It's pretty cool. I was working all day, but some people have been on the slopes. It was a bit insane, apparently. And this is only day 2 of working, so it's in total something like only a third day. So, and this is like the beginning of the season, so it's gonna be batshit crazy. I can't wait.